Hola y bienvenidos al episodio número 100. Hello and welcome to episode number 100 of our Learning Spanish with Fallout 4 series. This will be the final episode of this series, and it almost makes me feel emotional that we've made it this far. It's been more than a year in the making. It's been amazing, and before we get started, I want to quickly show you how to do this, just in case you want to try this for yourself. So I'm playing on PC, Fallout 4, and you go to that settings page inside Steam. You can click on this little manage setting icon, go to properties, and then it's, at least on Steam, it's as simple as changing your game language to whatever your target language. So you can see this got French, German, Italian, Spanish, Polish, Russian, Portuguese, Chinese, and Japanese. So you have a lot of different options, and it will download the language and the lines from whatever language you choose. So it's really that easy to do. And that's that. That's how you do it. It's really that simple. Let's go ahead and load back up. I feel like I usually just show in-game, but it's basically how you do it. You know, the only thing that's tricky is when you first switch it into a different language, you're immediately don't know what any of the menu options mean inside there. Okay, we need to go help these two cities. Yeah, I think during this episode we're going to try to help these two cities, and then we'll just kind of walk around and talk about all the things. Oh wow, that's just gave me kind of a, oh man, he just got it. You're friendly? Okay, you're friendly. Waiting for the action, huh? Let me do a quick heal, just so I don't die here right off the start. Artilleros, what he's doing here. Okay, let's see, what has he got? He's got the pointed grain, he's got an assault rifle, and he's got a 20% probability to incapacitate the legs of the target. I mean, that's pretty good, but I feel like for 10 pounds, it's not quite good enough.
Disculpe. Gracias por tu ayuda, colega.
Thank you for your help. I'm happy to help, man.
Tienes el don de la oportunidad. ¿Quién sabe lo que nos habría pasado si no hubieras aparecido? Da igual.
Just take some of their ammo, and then we gotta run over to the other one. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Alright, let's run over to help at Grey Garden now. Do the same exact thing, probably. I'm sorry, I've got a lot of allergies, so you probably hear that in my voice, and I may be... My. Wow. Wow. This gun is something else. This like breaks the game. It's too good. But we did earn it over time. He has a missile launcher on. I'm glad we got him immediately. them. Llave grifa? What is that? It's, well, the llave is a wrench, but grifa, and it causes 50% more damage to super mutants. What would grifa mean here? I think we've looked this up before because it's not an uncommon... I believe I've seen this word in here before. Tap wrench. But what does grifa mean? Tapping wrench? I don't know. Maybe... Is that a translation for like monkey wrench into English? I don't know about that one. Hey, does anyone want to thank me for helping? Guess it is a thankless job.
Brown.
Nos vendría bien que lloviera.
Let's go help the patrol over here, and then maybe we gotta circle back. Oh. Deacon. Wait, hold on. Sorry, who do I have to talk to that's 20 meters away this direction? The fight went so fast. Okay, let's help our buddies over here. Oh my. Oh my. Wait, there's like a chest over here. There's stuff in it. Radex. Nice. Wow, that's pretty good. 45 damage. I don't think that's very good for 45. Gonna help ourselves to some of their weapons. Get a carrot as well. Zanaoraya. Zanaoraya. I struggle with that word. Okay, let's go back. I think we eliminated the enemies so fast that the game didn't really like it that much. Oh no, they're back. Was there one more? There was one more person that was like hiding or something? I don't know. Okay, well we don't need any recognition really. It's always nice to receive it, but... Is there anything right here? What's this? So, one of the topics I wanted to talk about today was what ways of practicing Spanish I found to be most effective for me. And while I've really enjoyed... Can I go inside here? I've really enjoyed playing video games to learn Spanish. I do think this is one of the less effective ways to learn Spanish. I know it's not a very nice sentiment, but I don't want to lie and say like, oh yeah, you're going to learn a ton of Spanish. See, the problem with playing video games is so much of what you do transcends the language itself. So you don't ever really need to like positively know every single word or everything. Like you can just make sense of what's valuable or what's not. And so I think it's important to like really slow down and take the time learning the language. That's why I try to stop, and whenever I see a word I don't recognize, I try to look it up. And that's what I would recommend you do if you're going to play through a game like this. But to me, it's just no different than watching a TV show in Spanish or a movie in Spanish as a way to learn. So it's just a way to expose yourself to more of the language. And so I think for that, it's excellent. To me, playing a video game is more fun than watching a movie. But obviously, people are going to feel different ways. So I think, to me, that is what I would recommend, or what has worked for me. And so I would give that a try if you want to give it a shot. Oh shoot, literally the second I put my weapon away. Oh. Is that above? Looks like it's above based on the arrows. Oh no. Wow, this weapon is crazy good. I just like two-shot a group of 3 super mutants. Órdenes de super mutantes. Let me guess, it's gonna say something about getting me. Oops, L, M, N, O. Not so strong at my alphabets. Oh no. Is that under S for super mutantes? Should take a atomic mini bomb, right? Yeah, that's stronger than a super mutant. Who else is up? Where is everybody? Who's left?
¡Que alguien me ayude!
Wait, no, I'm trying to help you.
Debiste huir.
Hola.
Me has salvado la vida.
Ah,
Por
you
favor.
saved my life. Except this. Thank you. Oh, wow, that's pretty generous, honestly. 250 caps is pretty, He wasn't lying. He was really thankful. That's a good payment. But anyways, like I was saying, I think for me, the most effective learning method is actually been combining this exposure therapy with a grammar book. There's a lot of good grammar books out there. The one I thought was pretty good was, I believe her name is Barbara Bregman, is the author. That was probably my favorite book, and there's a beginner and an advanced one. I recommend doing both. I'm working my way through the advanced one right now, but I think of all the different modes of learning Spanish, I think the book combined with some type of exposure to the language is a really effective strategy. So that would be my recommendation based on what I think is working for me. My Spanish is improving. I think also speaking as much Spanish as you possibly can is helpful. I know that's kind of ironic because a lot of times, let's make sure we avoid that guy. A lot of the times I'm narrating these videos in Spanish, or sorry, in English, or pretty much exclusively. I think I've done like 1 or 2 Spanish episodes. But I try to speak more in Spanish in my personal life, I guess, as much as I can. And I think that's what's worked for me and what's been helpful for me. Just going to wherever this little RV trailer thing is. That seems something interesting. It's like an RV park, maybe? Oh yeah, of course it's ghouls. Fiddler's Green. One. Man. Albondiga. Hold on, you'll be good. I also think maybe if I had to play through again, I would pick a different companion other than Albondiga. Nothing against him, because I think he's great. But it would be nice if I had a companion that had voice lines to communicate with, versus Albondiga obviously is a dog, so can't speak with him directly. You can speak with him, but he's not going to be giving you phrases back to help you practice your Spanish or anything. Sonajero. White cue ball. Wait. Oh my. Who's out? Who's left? Who's left? Toy alien. Toothbrush. 10mm. Caps. Alright, buddy. Magic glue. Terminal de la oficina del alquiler. Alquiler. Now, what's an alquiler? It's like a landlord's office or something? Rental office. Oficina de alquiler. Rental office. Let's hack in. Now, as a reminder, also when you're playing Fallout, you want to go through, and you don't have to do this, but it makes it a little bit easier if you go through and you find all the brackets. See how there's like brackets or special characters that create little like junk sections or segments. I don't know what I would want to call that, but you look for it to highlight that when it's not a word. I just find it's easier to just kind of like scroll through and see if anything pops out. So we got a couple there, and that removes certain words. So let's see, like revel is 0. Sorry, I'm trying not to snot my nose too much while I'm playing, so my apologies for that. Tough has no similarities. Oh wow, so nothing there. Lines has an E in common there. Bonus has an O in common with tough. Weird has an E in common with that. Value, in theory, could work. Nothing again, huh? 0 similarities for any of these, huh? Kinda. It would either be kinda or scarf, I think, because robes has an O similarity, hoped has an O similarity, and scarf. Okay, let's give that 10 seconds for it to come back. And then we'll try again. Okay, I had a fork. Just gonna go through and make sure we pick up any of the stuff off of their bodies. Okay, let's try again. It's funny that the time I try to give advice on this, I mess it up and don't get it right. It's pretty unlucky to get 3 in a row with 0 similarities and then have 2 options at the end that are viable options. I don't think that happens very frequently. Nice. You can see any one of these words that we can eliminate helps. Ended. And I just go left to right. ED at the end. E at the end. This one's a possibility. 0 similarities again. Oh my gosh. Stone has a... Stone could work. Rocky could work. 1 similarity. Does stone have any similarities with Rocky? It does not. Study has 2. Has a Y at the end.
Ya está.
There we go. Okay, let's open up the safe. Deactivating the locking mechanism. Desactivar mecanismo de cierre. And there's still words that I really struggle to pronounce. There it is. Llave de caravana de fiddler's green. The key to the fiddler's green place. Vive y ama.
Perfecto.
Oh, obtienes un 25% más de PI al persuadir a mujeres de forma permanente. Obtain a 25% more PE. I guess that's some sort of... That's like the measure of how good you are at conversational charisma or something to women permanently. Okay, I'll take that. Seems good. Oh wait. Wow, I almost walked into this mine. Wow. Ah, there we go. Ah, thought we were gonna have to fight something. Wow, they put a big old power armor in here. And somebody watching TV died on the couch. One single bullet. Teeth cutter. I don't really need to wear a armor suit. But we'll save that because that is good. Glad I didn't just randomly walk into that. Okay. Anything else ahead of us here? We can just walk straight down this road, kinda. See if there's other things along here. Yeah, I would say give this a shot. I don't have a complete list of video games where you can do this, so there's gonna be some experimentation. I would just look it up online to see if there's a video game you want to play. I'm trying to decide what game I'd like to play next. I'm either gonna go play, probably either gonna do Skyrim again in Spanish, or I'm thinking of one of the newer games like Starfield or something might potentially be fun as well. But my plan is, I think I'm going to do another series of language learning with a different video game. Because there's always different context and stuff, and I feel like the more... Like, it's not like I've... What did I hear to the left there? It's not like I've graduated... Oh, yep, there we are. That clock. Hey, buddy. Adios, amigo. We will take some... Man, that is too good. There you go, Abondiga. Nicely done. Good job. What was he hanging around here for? Is there something valuable over here? Oh, he was fighting a dog. What's this down here? That's like an area of... A bunch of ghouls are down there, I'm pretty sure. Well, anyways, like I was saying, I'm planning on playing through another video game in Spanish. I need to do a little bit more research to see which ones have that, and I'm also trying to see if there's any games that have, I guess, what I would call Mexican Spanish or Latin American Spanish instead of Spain Spanish. I think either one is good. It's not like if you learn one, you can't speak the other. It's just for my preferences, based in the U.S. here, I'd rather learn like Mexico dialect of Spanish, if that makes sense, versus the Spain. Like, I don't need to know vosotros or anything like that. Granted, that's kind of what I learned when I was in school as a kid as well. That's kind of not super important for what I want to learn. Just go this way, right? Kind of just looking for things to do because we beat the game like 10 episodes ago. There's only so many things. Oh, hey. You're friendly, right? Startled me a little bit. A little tent over here. But yeah, I'd say the other Spanish practice that I find helpful or that I've done before is journaling in Spanish. You know, just talking about, write, like at the beginning of the day, write what you're going to do to practice your future tense. And then at the end of the day, write what happened so you can practice your past tense. It's kind of a clever way to practice Spanish. So that's another thing I've done, and I think that was a little bit helpful. I should actually go back to doing that. I did it for a while because I was running into this wall where I couldn't really express my opinions so much in Spanish. And so I started doing that, and that, I think, helped. Okay. Go back to Sanctuary, right? I feel like we've pretty well explored most of the map. I know obviously there's probably 500 more areas we haven't been to yet. Should we swim over to the island? Maybe take on the big boat? I don't know. I think we're pretty much at the end of the episode. I don't think there's much more to talk about. Ooh, radiation storm. You go over here. Question is, why are these guys shooting each other? Oh shoot, Mirelurk. Are there more down here? Oh, I hate Mirelurks. Somebody's shooting at Mirelurks though. this is the scary one, the hunters. Wait, so they're shooting down at me? See you, bud. Anyways. We'll just mark that as seen. Not the end of the world that we didn't conquer it. Some out here. Take a look at that. This couldn't be any creepier. Like a field of mirelurks. Oh wow. Oh no. Get me onto the boat. Get me onto the boat. I can't see anything. Legendary hit that guy. Okay, let's go. Perfect. Oh wow, I'm really low health. Let me take this. Oh. Hey! I fell out the boat. I fell out of the boat. Let me move faster, please. No. Okay, there we go. Nice. Oh man, that was a little scary. That was more than a little scary. Here, let's go out to this island because we've already come this far, right? We didn't come this far to only come this far, so let's discover the last little island. I see a mirelurk hunter over there on the right. See if we can swim over the left and avoid him. Probably not. He looks like he wants to say hi to me. No, he's doubling back. Okay. Oh, nope, never mind. He's on his way. He's on his way. But that's okay. Maybe I need to do more than 100 episodes because there's clearly more of the map to discover here. Okay. Oh my. King of the mirelurks. King got absolutely dethroned. Let's go. And all you have for me is mirelurk meat. Useless. Worthless. Spectacle Island. Is there anything over here? Just more mirelurks. It's like a whole... Oh. Dead colonists. Is there anything of any interest in here? Not really, no. I was hoping there might be like a bobblehead or something. So ship over there. Some mirelurks down over there. I don't know. Well, you guys let me know, what video games you've played in Spanish and if you recommend it. I also think it would be fun to play a game where I could chat with people in Spanish. So I'm also going to look at some options for that, or servers where servers that have Spanish-speaking channels, because I think that would be an interesting way to learn as well. So if you think of any games where I can hop in a Spanish-speaking server, that could potentially be fun. Light work. This work. Oh wait, why is there, hold on. Why is there so much radiation up here? Kinda waiting for like a trap or a surprise thing. Oh, here it is. Oh, a bunch of... What was that? Okay. A bunch of safes. Let's unlock them all. I'm curious now. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Advanced safe. Almost all the way to the right.
Bien.
Bien, good, good. Okay, this one's gonna be finicky. Luckily, I've got 100 clothing pins. A little bit further. A little bit further. Got it.
Sí.
Okay, we've got a spoon, technical document, and some ammo. That doesn't seem like that was anything worth like really keeping in a tough lock. Some more bodies over there. Is there anything over here? Probably Mega found something. What is it, boy? Where are you? It's, what? Oh, there's a safe in the back as well. Can I get up over here? Oh yeah, it fell on its back. Nice. Okay, let's try a little bit further maybe. Not quite as far maybe. There it is.
Ya está.
Boom. And the gold watch. Don't really need any of that stuff. Thank you, sir. Loot this body real quick. Oh wow, there's a lot of safes over here. This is like Safe Island. Hope y'all like lock picking. Cryogenic grenade. Magic axe. All good things. Well, I think we call it here. Well, it's been fun. Thank you so much for watching. Episode 100, signing out. Maybe there'll be more in the future. Clearly there's more to do in the game. So I'm still discovering new stuff here in the 100th episode. But I want to say thank you for all the support. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. And for now, adios y hasta luego.